Hi, I'm Tyler,
And I'm Raina.
and this is our adoption story.
Thank you. Hi. How are you?
Raina, Tyler. There's a sink right back here if you guys wanna wash your hands.
Okay.
You can pick him up.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh, he's so perfect.
Jermaine's like the perfect weight. Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
And he has so much hair.
He does. He has really good hair.
And it's in there for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, get him. Oh, okay.
And people are very super touchy about it because of COVID.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah. Oh. It's just so. I just cannot get over how
What you
sweet
gonna
he
do with
is.
all that hair?
I know. He's gonna have to have a haircut before.
Maybe
Oh.
some spikes or something.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice little outfit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I messed up that hair. I got you all messed up now. Okay, we'll do it. In the fall of 2017, we began our search to find an adoption agency to help expand our family. And I started just Googling to see what was in the Portland area, and one of the first places that came up, it was called Christian Family Adoptions at the time, which is now Treyce. And we liked their website, thought that it was good, liked that it was in the Portland area, and so we reached out to them, and our first meeting with them was in December of 2017.
After spending most of 2018 on the wait list with Choice, we began our home study in December and then started reviewing cases and becoming a waiting family in early 2019.
At the end of July 2020, we received a profile from Julie for a case that was based out of Florida with one of their agencies that they work with. And Tyler and I had briefly talked, looked it over, and thought that it could definitely be a good match. So we agreed to let our profile be shown. And Julie had also let us know that this was a case that the baby was due in about a month or so, and that they wanted to make a decision rather quickly. So we agreed to show our profile book and the video that we were in the middle of creating, just so they could have an idea of what we were like.
Come to dad! Come to dad! You come to dad!
Yay!
You want it? About 4 days after that, we were notified by Julie that we were chosen.
Yay!
So we had some work to do. We had to get to know the birth mother, set up a call to meet and just see how things were going with her pregnancy, and just get to know her a little bit before the placement date, and also start planning a trip to Florida to work out all the details for picking up our son that was going to be born soon.
The following week, we had set up a call with the birth mom and her advocate through the Florida agency. And about 15 minutes before our call was supposed to start, the agency called us and we were like, oh, what does this mean? And they were like, well, we have some news for you. Your birth mother went to the doctor today and everything's great, but the baby is coming and they need to deliver tomorrow for a C-section. He's ready. And how quickly can you make your arrangements? So we instantly were making phone calls for flights and trying to, figure out some stuff. And then they did call us a little later that afternoon and we were able to speak to the birth mom, which was awesome. Get to know her a little bit and to hear why she chose us and to just know her a little bit. And the advocate was there with us to kind of help navigate the call, and it was awesome to just have those few moments to be able to talk to her. This was also in 2020, so we had no idea if we would even get to meet her or not. So having that phone call was really important to all of us because we just didn't know once she delivered what would happen after then.
And the team at Treyce advised us probably not to travel on the day of delivery, but then wait and travel the next day just due to when they would be released from the hospital and all those details. So we did anxiously wait the day of delivery to hear how things went, get photos and things like that. And it was great. Everything went well. And here's a few highlights from our trip to Florida. We're going to Fort Lauderdale. Well, after a long day of travel and getting up super early without much sleep on Thursday night, we are in Fort Lauderdale and are heading to the hospital soon. Treyce is scheduled to be released this morning, and we're gonna go meet the little guy for the first time, and they're gonna let us take him home. So it's gonna be quite the day for us, and we'll hang out with him in Florida for a while until all the paperwork goes through, and then they'll tell us when we can go home. So that's what we got going on.
Hey, Treyce, how's it going?
Hey everybody, we are in Orlando, Florida, close to Disney World. I thought it was a good idea to get out of Miami since it's more of a hot spot for the virus and get up here because it's a little bit safer in terms of the numbers. And we have Treyce set up with his first pediatrician appointment, which was required within the first 48 hours, so we're just gonna get it out of the way. And there he is, waiting at the doctor's office. He was telling us, I've been in the hospital for like 4 days. Why do I gotta go back to the doctor already? But that's the rules. Hi, Treyce. You have your eyes open. You've had them closed like the last, what, 30 hours since we met you? And now you have them open. What do you want to say to all your family out there in Washington?
I'm going to Disney World.
Say, I miss you. I want to meet you all. But I'm just going to chill in Orlando until they let me leave.
I don't need my fingernails cut.
I'll probably go take a nap in a little bit. Oh, I sneeze. You'll probably take a nap. You'll probably feed on a bottle. That's what I normally do. We've been in Florida for a few days now, and we've been to Miami And now we've been up to Orlando because it's a little more family friendly. And this guy right here needs to learn about his friend Mickey Mouse here, and what other good place to do it in Florida than to come to Walt's other park, Disney World. But yeah, we are required to stay in the state of Florida until all the paperwork goes through. So today's Monday, and the agency in Florida that we worked with just got the paperwork submitted today, because he was released from the hospital yesterday, and then today's the next business day. And so it got submitted to the state of Florida. They will take a handful of days, most likely. They try to rush it through this time of year due to the virus. And hopefully they can get it to Washington by Friday, Monday. And then Washington usually takes about a day to read over the paperwork and give their approval. And then they will contact us and say, you are free to go back home. So we still got maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days here in Florida. We're just gonna hang out and enjoy this little guy, and maybe just see what we can do to stay busy. I've been working from home for the last 5 months, so what's the difference between working at home, working in a hotel, and just wait for the call, and then we'll see what we can do for getting on an airplane and going back home and seeing everybody. So by Thursday, 4 days after the adoption placement in the hospital, we got clearance from both the state of Florida and the state of Washington that we were able to travel back home to the state of Washington.
Throughout the whole process, Julie and the entire team at Treyce were awesome. They walked us through, helped us answer lots of questions, helped us to get as prepared as possible to make the trek across the United States in the middle of a pandemic. So they were awesome, and the team in Florida were great.
Yeah. We ended up working with 2 different agencies, Treyce and then their partner agency in Florida, ACF. Were both amazing, worked well together. We couldn't have asked for a better experience between the 2 agencies. And if you're in the national program or thinking about the national program, there's just so many amazing ways that they worked together and took care of all of our needs. And when it came to traveling and all the regulations that came with that, it was just an unbelievable experience.
With this being National Adoption Month, we just want to keep celebrating that. This has been an awesome way for us to expand our family, and our precious little guy has been the biggest gift and blessing we could ever ask for. We're so grateful for Treyce, for ACF, for their support through this, and all of our friends and family that have rallied behind us through this. It's been amazing. So if you're a waiting family, if you're considering adoption as a birth mom, this has been an incredible experience for us. We know that this is not easy. This is not the right choice for everyone, but this has been incredible for us, and we're so grateful. And just know that there's amazing communities out there that will walk you through this, and hang tight because it's worth it.
Bye.
Bye.